Ooh, all right. It's been holy cow. Oh wait, Olivia, never mind. Don't mind that. That's something I probably need to fix on my own end later. Anyways, wow. It's been a long time since I've it's been a really long time since I've kind of streamed for a while. But I'm excited. I'm excited to show you guys what I've been working on for a couple of times. But without further ado, yeah, let's go on over. Show you guys exactly what I've been doing. All right. You guys you guys ready to see? I'm really excited. I'm excited to show it. So I'm asking. You guys ready to see what's behind here? All right. I'm going to pop out. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Slowly popping by. Oh, look at that. Oh, okay, all right. Whoop. Woo! Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, how you guys doing? Um, yeah. Of course, the moment I showed the model, stream kind of went a little bit fart for a bit of a second there. But yeah, what do you guys think? Not bad, eh? Uh, it feels really nice to finally be able to show this model here. But yeah, again, yeah, I was the one that had pretty much worked on the model for a bit of a while, and I'm excited to finally show it. So how you guys doing? Hope you guys like the new model or what you're looking at right here so far. I mean, sure. I'll be honest, he does seem a little bit scuffed, but he should be kind of fine for the time being. Again, this was again the whole model was pretty much made by me, and yeah, I don't know, I probably could have done a little bit better if I'm being honest. But okay, as much as I'd love to show you like the full model of it itself, well, I mean I can, but I can't zoom in or zoom out too much on this thing. Because yeah, that's another thing I kind of need to fix. Like, yeah, once I start zooming out, you start seeing a bit of something there. You kind of like start seeing a bit of like white outlines around it. Does it have pants? Yes, it does. Let me bring this out really quick. Check them out. Well, the point with the model is he's not really intended. You're not really intended to see him, all legs and such, which is why there's not a lot of details on the legs. I can I make him naked? No, absolutely not. And I'm glad I haven't thought about making him naked at all whatsoever. But yeah, yeah, I could pretty much like turn my head around like this, look up like this, look down like this. I mean, it's not great and all, but it's fine. Oh, wait, no, Olivia, don't leave, please. No, it's fine. But yeah, another thing I kind of worked up and prepped up was definitely the. Yeah, again, this took me about a month or two to work into getting up and going. And again, everything you see, all the art and all that stuff, that's all been made by me. I worked a couple bit of times. Another thing I should probably point out and add, is there lore to the character? Yes and no. If yes and no, if that kind of makes sense. Uh, there's a good reason why I didn't exactly want to put lore, or didn't really think much about lore at the time. Uh, yeah, well, I do indeed plan to give lore to my character and such. Couple things. One, it's just kind of me being independent, streaming and whatever. And two, I can't really exactly I can't seem to exactly make work as a persona. I can't work with being a character. You know, for most VTubers, they're practically being. It's hard to like mix well between yourself and or just yeah, it's hard to mix between yourself and playing a character. So I like. No, I cannot roleplay at all whatsoever. Well, somewhat. But again, yeah, yes and no, that there is indeed lore for the character here, mind you. So, oh, actually, speaking of the character, I think I should probably go ahead and present to you guys the presentation I have for him. You know, yeah. Let me go ahead and get that all set up and going. Let me just set this up really quick. All right, hi. All right, hello. Welcome to the I think oh yeah, I definitely need to like make chat a little bit smaller. Like relatively small, not like entirely small. Let me just yeah, there you go. What's your height and feet? 5'8". But hold on, I'll get into that in a sec. Okay, here we go. Yeah, we're just gonna leave you guys like this in the meantime. All right. So, well, let me introduce this to you. I'm probably gonna have to like move around on my own, huh? Hold on, I got you guys. All right. So, for a bit of a short old thing, hi there. My name is CrazyNG, but you don't need to call me by that. You could just like call me by just some other thing. Like you could go, I don't know, either they're Crazy or Nick. I've kind of been known or been named by those two relatively while back. So I mean, you could call me with either one. Nicholas. Sure. You could call me whatever you want, I suppose. But yeah, that's pretty much the whole name part and such. And if we look over here, there's my height and my birthday. So my height is 172 centimeters. In other words, that just means I'm 5'8". Not relatively tall, but just about as averagely tall as I can make myself out to be. You know, funny story about the 5'8" thing. I remember one time. I remember like when I knew I was tall, but I always thought I was like 5'10", and when I went to get a physical one year, I was severely disappointed to find out that I was actually 1'8". Yeah, crazy, huh? Yeah, no. It sucks to realize that, you know how much it sucks to realize that like 2 centimeters was kind of like lost out of there. You know, you could have had like 2 extra centimeters, but no, you can't get those centimeters back. Man, devastated by being 5'8". I am. That's like an average height. That's like average height for males. That is like a relatively average height. Actually, you know what? Let me look that up right now. Average male height. I'm gonna look that up just for you, Olivia. 5'6". That's relatively. You know what? For an average height, that seems relatively a bit small. You know, relatively small. You know, I would have liked it better if I was 5'10", Olivia. Anyways, my birthday. My birthday is September 27th, 2002, 2002. In other words, I am a Libra. For those who are zodiac and such, And if I'm being honest, I don't really care about the Zodiac thing, but I mean, hey, I mean, if you like it, then I guess I'll like it too. Okay, let me make myself a little bit smaller. I don't feel fitting in this setting like this. Ah, there we go. Yeah, yeah, just a bit small, just a bit smaller. Yeah, like right there is fine. All right, let's try to continue on with the next one here. Yeah, let's go over to the next slide. All right, my likes and my dislikes. Let's talk about them, shall we? All right. It's safe to kind of say that yeah, I pretty much like all this stuff right here. I like food, I like experimenting, art, video games, walking. Let me actually just break it down like in a certain order here. So food. If I'm being honest, I'm pretty much down to eat anything, really. If I'm being like fully honest there. Like I'm down to eat anything. Anything that seems edible or appetizing. Shoot, even like as far as back as like even like grasshoppers, for instance, which is another funny story. So I remember, I'll actually bring it up when I go into walking or another thing. Experimenting. You know, it's been interesting for me to try out new things every once in a while. So like whether it's like new food, going to like a new place, and all that and such. You know, I kind of like trying out new stuff, you know? I mean, that's pretty much all I gotta really say about this. Like, I mean, yeah, I did recently move, for, if you didn't know. Well, I mean, obviously, some of you probably didn't know, but yeah, no, I kind of moved recently, and yeah, I've been trying out new stuff around this new place, and I hope to keep trying things out, you know? Art. Now, okay, how I kind of got into art is also like really interesting for me, as yeah, no, art is pretty much just been in my life for years. Like I can't think of like 1 year when I haven't really been interested in like art and such. Kind of goes all the way back to I think it was like 3rd grade, maybe like even maybe back in elementary school years. My brother, he would always draw some like dumb comics and such, and I'd always enjoy reading them because I thought they were hilarious at the time. So, you know, one day I decided to pick up a pencil, and yeah, ever since then I've kind of just been drawing and such. Video games. Ooh. As much as I'd like to keep talking about like art or video games, I'm gonna leave that for the next part there. Walking. You know, yeah, lately I've kind of been interested in walking as of late. Yeah, funny, right? Or interesting? Imagine a gamer like going out walking all day. Crazy. But yeah, I've kind of been enjoying walking. I kind of walk every single day. I kind of walk every single night, maybe. And, you know, I enjoy it. It's all fun and such. Organizing when I want to. Okay. So, you know how every once in a while you kind of like see a certain thing and you say, hey, you know what? That looks like a big mess. I want to clean that thing up so bad or fix it up. It's like, what's it called? What's the name of that one disorder that has people like having like they have a problem with seeing like even things? I forgot what it was called. OCD. Yeah, OCD. I don't think I have like bad OCD or anything like that, but you know, sometimes you look at a thing and you're like, I look at a thing and I'm like, I kind of don't like the way it looks like right there, so, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and fix it up, you know? So yeah, I like doing that. Cooking. As much as I like to talk about that too, I'm also gonna leave that for the next slide. And last but not least, arcades. You know, I kind of, you know, growing up, I didn't really do much. Okay, I kind of did do much, but not really too much. You know, I felt like I had an average childhood. well, that didn't exactly have things like Wii or DS and such. And for the most part, I'd kind of be like grateful to like always go to arcades. Sure, for the most part, they seem to be like pay to win or like earn like million tickets to win. But it's just kind of like this experience I've had with my friends and such that kind of like always leaves me with like a good time to go to an arcade. You know, arcades are like a great hangout place, honestly. I hope to like go to like arcades more often at some point. Okay, now that I kind of talked a little about the things I like, let's talk about the things I don't like exactly. So remember when I said I liked food? I don't like coleslaw. Out of most, if not all foods I've probably eaten, my least and most hated thing has been coleslaw. And just coleslaw. No, I'm not lying with you. I legit don't like coleslaw. And again, there's a reason for that. So, I think it was like one day when I was like, this was also like in elementary school. I kind of like took a bite out of like this thing. And yes, it's cafeteria food. So I ate this one thing, you know, thinking it was like some kind of salad or something like that. And then when I ate it, I spat it back out. And I learned later on that it was actually coleslaw. And I'll be honest, yeah, I don't like, no, I absolutely don't like coleslaw. Like, okay. I eat it depending on the context. You know? Like, I don't know, you pay me $1,000. I definitely try to eat it. But again, I just don't like coleslaw. Okay, sparkling water. Okay, let me tell you about sparkling water here, guys. So the other day, I was out, you know, just out on my daily walk and just went out to go shopping and such. And I got curious and I wanted to get like this, what they call quote unquote, slightly healthier soda or something like that. Huh. I definitely kind of need to fix. Okay, yeah, I definitely need to that's weird. Yeah, sorry that's going on with you, Olivia. I definitely need to fix Nightbot from like spamming and such. I'll have to look into that after this stream. So anyways, yeah, sparkling water. I was trying it out the other day. Went to a store, and I wanted to buy this sparkling water out of curiosity. Now, when I took a crack at it, hey West Vanta, or I guess Dale. How you doing? I hope you're seeing exactly. Hope you're kind of liking what I'm doing here. Yeah, hope you're doing great. We haven't talked in a while. But yeah, other than that, sparkling water. Back to that. So I cracked it open, and it was a cherry flavor, and so I thought it smelled great. You know, so it smelled great. I assumed it was like gonna be sparkling cherry. But when I took a sip out of that sparkling water, it's all of a sudden like I literally, the first sip I took, I spat out the drink. I spat it out of my mouth. I couldn't even like swallow it at all whatsoever. It was just by far the worst drink. It didn't even have a taste. Sparkling water is literally just carbonated water. Nothing more, nothing less at all. So, I mean, again, it just kind of depends on the sparkling water drink, but I still stand when I say I hate sparkling water. Storms. So let me explain a little bit about storms there. Let me just scoot over here, like here. So, back where I pretty much had my whole childhood there. Olivia. Sorry about that. Anyways, so the reason why I don't like storms is because from where I live, it's pretty much Tornado Alley, and it's not like the worst place for Tornado Alley, but still though. So, and as a kid, I'd always be terrified of like storms. So and even it even like goes on to it kind of like even affects me even today, you know. Like even though I don't really live over there exactly anymore, I still get like constant anxiety whether or not I hear like a thunderstorm or like I see lightning and such. You know, it's just a bit of a relative thing for me, honestly. I just get a bunch of anxiety from storms, and it just kind of keeps me out of track from doing anything else. All right, so anyways, amusement parks. Now the reason why I have this as a question mark, and the reason why I don't like them much, is because I haven't exactly had a great experience with amusement parks in the first place. So again, like some parts of my childhood, I didn't have a good time with amusement parks, which is why I grew not to really like them much. My opinion could change. You know, recent stuff has occurred to me, so that opinion could probably change in the future. I'm not entirely sure, you know. But yeah, that's pretty much my likes and dislikes there. So we're pretty much gonna go ahead to the next slide. Okay, the fun stuff here. Let's go to hobbies first here. Drawing. Kind of goes back to what I mentioned before. I enjoy drawing, you know, as a hobby. And again, just kind of like goes back to what I said. I was inspired by my older brother, who at the time kind of like drew comics as like a kid, and me being the little brother of him, I was inspired, and you know, I why not go ahead and try to draw a little bit more, really. So, anyways, cooking. I think like it's safe to say that even like as a kid, even as a kid, I've kind of like enjoyed the whole thing of cooking. It's just as a kid and such, I never really either had the money, constant money, or time to try cooking up some dishes and such. And you know, I think it's safe to say, yeah, I think I'd pretty much be more than happy to consider, yeah, pretty much go out and consider cooking as my hobbies. I hope to find more stuff to cook, like desserts and all that stuff, even like healthy foods and such, which kind of brings me to my third hobby, the outdoors. Not my strongest hobby exactly, but I've been growing a bit interested in it lately. Again, ever since I started to like walk and such as like a regular thing, I've kind of been like interested in wanting to do other things, you know, like I want to go hiking. I want to walk at like new places and such. But other than that, and you know, I kind of hope to do that. I hope to do that at some point, or one way or another. The next one, gaming. So, yep. Hey, Arrow, what's up? How you doing, man? Yeah, that's me. Yep. Hey, Arrow, what's up? I hope you're enjoying the stream so far. But anyways, gaming. Bit of a no, not much of a surprise that that gaming is much of a thing for me. Not really surprised. Again, not much of a surprise at all. I've kind of like grew interested in like gaming as always as a kid. I think like one of the earliest games I've played was probably like stuff on like the GameCube, or yeah, mostly like on the GameCube. I grew up with the GameCube, you know, being like an early 2000s kid and such. I played most of, I even like grew up playing like some of the classic games, like the original NES Super Mario Brothers, or classic Sonic and such. You know, so I'm kind of grateful I was able to grow up playing like early like NES games like that with like collections and such. Minecraft can be okay at some points. Just when I'm like, as long as I'm constantly playing with friends or have much of motive in Minecraft, don't feel I feel I'd be alright with it. But anyways, let's go to my favorite stuff here. My favorite color, okay, so my favorite stuff. My favorite color is blue. Well, I mean, yeah. It used to be green, just to be, like, unique, because my older brother's favorite color was blue at the time. I don't know if it still is or not. And so I decided to go for, like, green. So I decided to switch back up to blue because I feel like, for me, blue seems to be like a chill color, you know? I like it, such. So, you know, I just enjoy it. My favorite food. This one was a bit hard to pick, but if I'm being honest, I'd have to go for like barbecue chicken. Not just like any kind of barbecue chicken, but my mom's barbecue chicken. And the reason why my mom's barbecue chicken, it was pretty much my childhood dish. I used to love all the time as a kid. And, you know, I'd still be more than happy to like go ahead and like eat some more, you know. Uh, my favorite drink? Well, it's Pepsi. Uh, Mind you guys. So yeah, I pretty much like knowing again. I feel like I got most of my stuff and things from my mom mostly, and so like Pepsi has definitely got to be like one of my favorite drinks. You know, I have a family that pretty much grew up with Pepsi, like California, mostly. When have you not seen a California drink Pepsi? You know what I mean? Anyways, my favorite game? Platformers, surprisingly. Again, it's just another thing for me. I grew up with a lot of platformers. I played the earliest games like Super Mario Sunshine. I played, the Sonic collection that included like the classic Sonic games. Played Sonic Adventure 2. Again, I just kind of like grew and loved platformers just for the whole thing of just reaching from like point A to point B, you know? I kind of grew to enjoy that whole concept, and especially like bosses too. Again, I love platformers, and I hope to play more platformers actually. But anyways, you're probably wondering why my favorite music is all question marks and such. Well, that's the thing. I don't have a specific favorite kind of music. I just kind of like listening to whatever, really. You know, whether it's like pop, rock. It just mostly depends on how I'm feeling and what kind of music I want to sit down and enjoy, you know? You know? So, you know, I'm open for any kind of music. And, you know, I hope to keep listening to like more music and such. Yeah, it's basically my answer. Music is yes. Alright, let's go to goals. I have a couple goals I want to do while not only streaming, but some other stuff too. And these goals are basically, I want to exercise a little bit more. Lately I've been playing Ring Fit Adventure for the Switch. And I kind of want to like exercise for as much as possible, you know? Hopefully sometime. Hopefully hopefully the grind will be worth it on the end. I really hope that. Learn to model. Okay. What I mean by that is, probably. Well, not probably. I mean, I know this answer. I'd love to learn to model in Blender. I've tried learning Blender for a couple times before, and you know, I just hope to get a better understanding with it, you know. I just kind of hope I could like learn more in Blender. Like I know some basic stuff on Blender, like just basic objects and such. It's just really hard to ever get into, really. I mean, once you get into it, you can't really go back out of Blender, you know. So, anyways, the next thing, I want to consider vlogging. What I mean by that is, I want to like consider like doing some vlogs that kind of like has me going to different places and just trying to have fun with them, really, and just talk about my day and how I've been doing. Will it show my face? Yeah, it will. Don't worry about that. So anyways, When it comes to vlogging, I don't want to consider uploading it to like either YouTube or any of that whatsoever. I think I just want to consider uploading them to my Ko-fi account, which I'll get into that in a bit. I'll talk more about Ko-fi content in a bit. Another thing I want to do is I want to try uploading more YouTube content. You know, my YouTube account has pretty much been dead for years, man. I can't really. The problem with like trying to find YouTube content to upload is YouTube has been getting relatively hard to find some views, and I think like you're somewhat penalized if you even like get like 1 million views if it's like suddenly trending for some reason. I think you kind of get a bit punished for that. I don't know yet, but still though, it kind of sucks for the most part. And just for the fact I don't know if I have much time and energy to really think of uploading a YouTube video, if I'm being very completely honest. So again, I hope to complete that goal and see what goes on from there. And last thing I want to do is I want to try to understand CSS. In other words, I want to understand computer science a little bit better. So computer science, as I didn't really mention this, but I'm currently trying to major in computer science. And if I'm being honest, it's a bit hard, you know? It's a bit hard to really get into it. But yeah, the reason why it's hard to really get into it much is because you gotta like understand all this stuff and understand all this coding and such. Yeah, no, nerd. Yeah, I know, Olivia. But hopefully I could use summer to you know, go ahead and make that work out, you know? Yeah. I hope to learn CSS a little bit more better than I kind of do for now. But yeah, that's pretty much just all my goals, and let's go to the next thing. Alright, so let me talk about schedule and stuff. Right now, I don't have a schedule yet to stream. The reason why, I'm still trying to work out with some personal stuff, such as after school. Not after school. I'm currently a college student right now, and I got exams to do for now. So, and I don't want to be like a full-time streamer at all whatsoever. So you know, I think like relatively the best thing I could do is just you guys just gotta have to wait a little bit longer, you know, before I can like give you guys a proper schedule to when I'll be able to upload exactly. But, you know, I hope to give you guys the news until then. Yeah, until then, be sure to be on the lookout. Join my Discord if you haven't already. I'm gonna send the link to that right here. And yeah, just keep an eye out, all right? Hashtags for arts. If you ever have any fan art if you got like any fan art you'd like to share of me, you could do like crazy hashtag. You could use hashtag CrazyNG or hashtag CrazyNArt. Again, it's not all. It's. I think that's about as much as I kind of need to explain much about it. Really, but yeah. Fan name, Crazy Crew. If I'm being honest, I don't really care much about a fan name at all whatsoever. So you know, I'll just kind of like call you guys by like folks or very rarely Crazy Crew. Like honestly, that sounds like Crazy Crew sounds stupid. Yeah, Crazy Crew sounds relatively a bit stupid. So I'm probably not gonna go for that at all whatsoever. And hold on, let me show you guys this thing here. Yeah, that's the notification for that's for like either raids or host, if you don't know what that is, or if you haven't seen that thing there. You'll see it when someone either raids us or hosts us. Hopefully soon. I'm not entirely sure. But anyways, other than that, let's go on ahead. Let's show you some other interesting stuff. Here's the full model. Oh, wait. Okay, that was weird. But yeah, let me show you guys the full model of this wonderful beauty of a man right here. Just look at him. Okay, though the only problem is like this man's got like really tiny shoes, or the shoes be looking like something else, man. I don't know what's up with them. But yeah, this is the full guy. Again, he kind of took me a bit of a while to work on because this was you don't really see a lot of yeah, he got the clogs on. Yeah, you got them clogs on, man. But yeah, I think that's all we got to show here. And then let's show some concept design, shall we? So here's the thing. Yeah, this guy, he went through a lot of concept and all that such. Like there was like there was like this okay, so let me explain. So if you look in the bottom right corner there, basically those were the original drafts of the Vtuber model I had in mind. And yeah, I asked a bunch of my friends to see what they liked about him, what they hated about him, and I took a lot of trial and error to start working on it. So then I started working on it. Originally, I wanted to make him like digital art, but I felt like it didn't really seem to fit me exactly, so I ended up not doing it. And for the third one, I didn't even bother finishing the third design there, but you could definitely see that I was trying. Oh yeah, you didn't notice? The tie has physics for like every time I like roll around like this. Oh yeah, and it's a bit hard to notice, but the antennas have physics too. Yeah, the antennas have physics as well. Yeah, nice attention to detail there, Olivia. But yeah, anyways. Okay, a bit of a special thanks to, a couple people here. I want to thank my very closest friends for yeah, for just kind of like supporting me, being there for me, and have just kind of like stick with me for like the longest time. Even if we don't really talk as much anymore, I couldn't have been able to stream much or at all if it weren't for my friends. I'd also kind of like to thank my family, which, yeah, that's a bit weird. It's a bit weird to say, but yeah, they kind of know a little bit about me streaming. They know I somewhat stream, and you know, they seem to be okay with me streaming as a hobby, really. Oh yeah, this is another thing. This is just more as a hobby for me streaming. I'm not really streaming full time, to say the least, but yeah, that's pretty much that. Darren Zeus. Yeah, I'd like to thank Darren Zeus. If you don't know who he is, he's a Twitch streamer who does a lot of VR chat content, makes a lot of avatars and memes and such. The reason why I have him on here is because he was pretty much one spark of like inspiration that wanted me to look into getting back into streaming mostly, and kind of inspired me to kind of be unique of my own content. And again, even though we don't really talk much and such, I still really give a big props to Darren there. Even if he doesn't seem like, even if he feels he hasn't really helped me much at all, I could say for a matter of fact that he has indeed helped. He helped me like kind of get through. Hold on, let me get you guys a link to him. If you haven't checked him out already. We could just. I'm trying to click on it there. Okay, fine. I'll have to like click. Okay, no. All right, okay, hold on. I gotta see. Why can't I find him here? Okay, well I guess I'll have to look him up then. All right, there we go. Oh wow, don't want to hear that. Here we go. Okay, after 5 million years, I was able to get the link. But yeah, no, anyways, yeah, go ahead and check him out if you haven't already or at all. Yeah, it's fine, Moom. But yeah, go ahead and check him out if you haven't. He makes a lot of, he makes mostly VR chat content and creates avatars and such. Again, he does a lot of good stuff, you know? Go check him out. And last but not least, my supporters. What I mean by that is they're kind of like about as close to me as like somewhat as they are for like my friends. They're kind of like basically people who have kind of like been on my track as far back as like 2020, 2019, even like 2018. You know, I really gotta thank you guys there for supporting me for the longest time and following me through like my journey as a content creator. Really gotta thank you guys for that. And last but not least, here are my socials. Check out my Twitter, CrazyNG_TV. Check out my Discord. Just put Discord/invite/ then you can put the link there. Or like I said, if you haven't already, check the Discord. Haha. Yeah. But anyways, all seriousness, you can also check my YouTube and you can also check my TikTok already if you haven't. I don't really post a lot on TikTok, but when I do, maybe like if I'm streaming and such. And you know, I think that's pretty much it for the whole presentation. I think we can now safely go back to being over here now. If you guys have any like questions or answers and such, I'll definitely be able to answer them right about now. Like about like what kind of games I'm gonna play or or you know how I'm kind of doing in life stuff, but nothing like too personal and such. But what's your third favorite reptile? Well, I don't know why you couldn't say like first or second, but huh. That's an interesting question. Okay, my first favorite are snakes, that's one thing. My second favorite are, I don't know what my second favorite is. Oh, wait, no, I think it's lizards? Is it, what are some other like reptiles? Wait, are turtles considered reptile? That's another thing I need to look up. Are turtles? Yeah? Yeah, okay, yeah. I guess turtles. As much as they seem fine, they don't do much. That's like a bit of a problem with them. They don't relatively do much at all whatsoever. Oh! I also forgot to mention too. I opened up a Ko-fi account, and that's why I wanted to bring up streaming at some point. So, if you haven't at all, check me out on my check me out on Ko-fi. You know, there you'll probably find some like, you know, just some exclusive content. Either like sketches I make, or if you pay once or are a monthly monthly supporter, I will sometimes upload vlogs. Well, soon. I don't have a camera yet for that, but again, soon and such. Let me answer some like other questions and such. What kind of games I'm gonna be playing? I do have a bit of games planned to play, mostly like either that has like a pixel art aesthetic or like any platformer and such. I do plan on playing. Okay, I will say I plan on playing Okami and definitely Metal Gear Revengeance as soon as possible. I'll definitely be sure on the lookout. Definitely be on the lookout for when I play games and such. Because again, as much as I'd like to stream next week or next week after, yeah, Metal Gear. But again, yeah, no, as much as I'd love to stream right now. Oh god, I have a friend who's obsessed with Metal Gear. Well, yeah, it's a great game. Well, guess what, Dale, we happen to have another person who's also obsessed with Metal Gear. Not me, that's for sure. But anyways, yeah, I plan on playing Okami, which seems to be over. Okay, I guess okay, I guess you can't swear, Olivia. I'll have to get that. I'll have to get that checked out. I'll have to get an iPod checked out after this and such. Glad I came in when you started talking about Metal Gear. Metal Gear. Metal Gear. Another thing I kind of want to do is yeah, another thing I'd kind of like to do is hold on, let me take a look at my Steam playlist or my Steam wish list to give you guys an idea for what I really want to play exactly. I plan on playing games such as Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, A Hat in Time, Freedom Planet, Celeste. I heard that one's looks pretty cool. Let's see. Gotta do a slight growl in the gear. Metal Gear! Metal Gear! You look red though? Yeah, thanks man. I appreciate it. Iconfell, which is another like pixel art game, but it seems to be like RPG thing and such. Jump King, that's something I'll look into doing later. Everhood, that's another thing. Needy Streamer Overload, I've looked a little bit into that game. Core Keeper, maybe with some friends. And wait, where's... Oh no! Oh wait, no, I already bought the game. I was about to say, like, did I buy Okami on time or not? No, I already bought Okami. Oh, I also want to do like a Pokemon Nuzlocke stream again. But by playing Black and White though. I want to play Black and White when I get into that. Oh, and also I'm gonna play Calamity again. For Vibrant Venture looks interesting. Oh, Vibrant Venture? Oh! I know about Vibrant Venture. That used to be a Roblox game, huh? Yeah, that game also looks fun too. If I could play it online, then yeah, I'll definitely look into that too. But again, like another thing I really want to do, I badly want to play Terraria Calamity mod once again. I'll wait until like yeah, I know it's on Steam. I've seen it before. But yeah, anyways, Calamity. For any of you for any of you guys that have been into my streams before, you kind of know I played Calamity, and I had a really good time with it. Even though most of the time it didn't seem like I didn't. But again, yeah, I'd definitely be down to play it again with Arrow, and I'd love to invite more people. But if I want to invite more people, I gotta have to tell them. I gotta have to let them know that they have to be like Castlevania Symphony of the Night. It's another pixel game and it's beautiful. Oh yeah, I'm also in love with the mechanics in the world. Let me check that out. I'll probably add that to my Castlevania Symphony. I'll look into that. I'll look into that at some point. Oh no, yeah. You just be sure to remind me after stream and such. But anyways, Yeah, if you guys got like any more games, I should definitely try out. Uh, then yeah, I'll pretty much be like down to play that like in the future. I also plan to do like some other things like party streams. Postal 2. I know you talked to me about that before, Olivia, and I will indeed look into that at some point. What's post? I sorry, my computer's whacked. The stream stopped loading for me. That sucks, man. But don't worry about it. Don't worry about that thing too much. Just as I know that like you're here and such, it should be all fine. It should be all fine, you know. But other than that, I don't think you would be able to play Postal Team on stream though. Oh, is it like very bloody and all that stuff? Or is it because of like a different reason? Lots of violence and peeing mechanic. Ah, okay, peeing. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, no. I don't think the violence is a problem. I think maybe like the peeing will probably be a problem. And yeah, there's also the terrorist thing. Oh wait, shoot. I don't even think I should be saying that. I don't think I'd be saying that. I think that's like a bit TOS to say on stream. I don't know. I'm trying to make sure I don't get banned or anything immediately. Oh yeah, Undertale. I'd actually like to go back and play Undertale because I know it's a really great game, and also I never managed to beat Sans. So I'll definitely look into that at some point as well. But yeah, other than that, like I said, this was to be like a relatively short stream and such because again, I just wanted to introduce the model, and I wanted to introduce Binding of Isaac. Thanks for reminding me. I should definitely. A Short Hike is also really good enough. It's more of a chill relaxed game. Short Hike. Let's see. Oh, I think I've seen this before. I might look into that too, actually. Yeah, and then Binding of Isaac. Yeah, I'll definitely add that to like. Oh, but which one? Oh, which one? Not yet. Because I know like isn't like the current one is like Rebirth, or should I like just play the original one? Would either Rebirth or the original one matter? Not yet. That's something like I really gotta look. It's a DLC. No. You're thinking about Afterbirth, Olivia. Oh, wait. I thought Not Yep's told me to play Binding of Isaac. My bad, Olivia. But no. I mean, like, should I get like the original Binding of Isaac, or should I get Rebirth? The first one with the DLC? Okay. I'll look into getting the first one. I don't know if like Rebirth is any different, but I'll definitely add that to my wish list too. And same thing for Short Hike. Yeah, no, I appreciate you guys giving me like requests, or not requests, offering me some recommendations to go ahead and play. Because yeah, again, really excited for much else. But other than that, yeah, I saw that. But yeah, other than that, I'm probably gonna I might kind of look into ending the stream soon. So because again, I just wanted to show the model and ask some questions and just kind of like make a bit of a presentation for my for this debut. But other than that, is there like any more questions I could if there's like any more questions you guys got and such, I think I might end it up in a sec. So let me check real quick, see if you guys like got any more questions. Second favorite color, definitely green. I'll definitely say green because, like I said, that was like a substitute color I had to go through for a while, and that's pretty much all that on there. But yeah, other than that, I think I'm gonna end it here. Yeah, once again, do you like jazz? I actually love jazz. I actually love jazz. I remember like every summer. Yawn. Hey, I'm gonna guess you're Stu Kip. How you doing? How you doing, Stu Kip? Hope you doing all right. Bad news, Stu Kip. You're just right about at the end of the stream. But it's fine. You can always go back to the VOD if you kind of miss something. But other than that, if you guys got like any more questions, I'll keep answering. But again, yeah, but yeah, no, I love jazz. I remember like most of my summers, I'd like I'd listen to like morning jazz and such, as I like to call it. So yeah, no, I like jazz. Do you pick rock, paper, or scissors first? Relatively, I like to go for rock first. You like chicken? So do I. I also like chicken and such. But yeah, other than that, I don't think I'm gonna raid anyone because you just let me know your deepest secret now. I think I've already told you enough of that in DMs and such. Nick, you smell? Well, you know what? Shut up. Shut up, Stu. Shut up. Shut up right now. I will remember that. I will remember that for an eternity. Why is everyone calling me smell, you know? It's because I'm ending the stream soon, isn't it? And Nick, how's your beard treating you? Yeah, thanks for mentioning that. I need to shave it, trim it soon. But yeah, other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and Four Eyes. Well, shut up, Olivia. I bet you wear like, man. Just as I'm in the stream, I'm being bullied by like two people right there. I'm being bullied by Stu and Olivia. What the heck, man? My stream isn't loading, and I just see you two bullying Nick. Sucks. Stu, I don't know what you said, but like I said, I really need to fix that bot as soon as possible. But other than that, I'll see you guys soon. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this a relatively short stream. And I hope to see you guys soon, you know? Peace out.